Detroit, Milwaukee, you know what I mean, and telling these stories. Can you just talk about just how much like it's just the game has been, you know, open to indie filmmakers like yourself?
Oh man, it's been wonderful. You know, we got you people from Florida doing films now, down to Mississippi, and you got to think about, like you said, it comes from a Milwaukee. How many opportunities really got to really make a film? We're in LA or Chicago, you know what I mean? Detroit doing their thing over there from the beginning. But Detroit, they had Motown, so they kind of like, you know, always been the front runners of independence.
No.
Y'all even the front runner of independence?
No, we had a black eye for the longest. Like we're now just really getting our just due from the entertainment industry. Since Motown. After Motown left, we had nothing. They took the fashion from us. They took the music from us. They took everything from us.
But where it started at, right there in Motown. So it's
we're
the front runners, you know.
We still, you can
Even independent games, y'all the front runners, y'all brought it back.
No,
and
we
gave
did.
people hope to like, man, we can do this. You know, so I would
we
say
definitely
that.
give a lot of hope far as with the independent filmmaking. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, now we're finally getting the recognition that I would say we deserve, because they try to keep us as connoisseurs. They try to keep us as the people that were buying instead of the people that were selling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So to me, it just feels great. Even just seeing everybody just following the blueprint, just making movies and doing things that they love to do. No, it don't have to be Detroit. It just feels good to say that we help with that vision, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Word. Steve-O, I've always said that I feel like the way that the film industry is now, it reminds me of the music industry, like where, you know, the independent artist was making mixtapes and building up, you know what I'm saying, to potentially make an album, or you don't even have to go and sign with a label. You could stay, you know, independent, you know what I mean? I feel like the way that the film industry is set up now, it just reminds me, you know, of the music game. Like, would you, you know, you having worked in both sides of it, do you feel that way?
Yeah, exactly. I think just like the music game, like a Tubi platform, when you get people like myself, Reggie, Chris T, that's real promoters, that we're bringing fans to the Tubi. And just like the independent rappers that we were, you know, back in the days, when you was breaking an artist, and you went on Universal, you had to actually get in the street and make them mixtapes out there, put them flyers out there, throw your own concerts. So I said it's like the same game with the Tubi. Like I know I didn't brought plenty of attention to Tubi because I'm not just in a Tubi group promoting. I'm from places like Off the Porch and stuff. I bring the Tubi attention to the world like this. So it's just like the rap game, like you said, you had to go out there and find an audience to buy your music, especially if you went on Universal or something. Yeah. So I feel it's the same. You know.
Would you say Tubi is like the new modern day cops? Remember back in the day, you signed with cops. You had to do your own
I'm gonna say Tommy Boy. It's like the modern day Tommy, because Tommy Boy was a major / independent. Like me and Cuckoo, we was on Tommy Boy Records.
Yeah.
But Tommy Boy was signed to Warner. Right. But they kind of like Tommy Boy always been there in the middle.
Yeah.
Wasn't super big, but they wasn't small. Remember they put out the All About Nature and the Queen Latifah and them. But they wasn't major, but they were major artists, if it makes sense.
I like how Steve-O like, man, hey, put some respect on Tubi name. You know what I'm saying? Like we putting it over here. You're like, nah, bro.
It's probably my mentality Tommy Boy back in the days.
Word. So can you tell us a little, without giving away the movie, can you tell us some of the plot or some, you know what I mean? Like, what is Negligence about?
So Negligence is a story of revenge. Somebody goes to jail for a crime they really didn't commit. And as they're serving their times, they miss a lot of part of their life that hurt them. So they want to put the people who put them in there, want them to feel their pain when they get out. And the process is that the people who has something to do to put people away are living their best life until things in their life start getting serious. Somebody comes up with an illness, some betrayal in there. Some people, not only the person who got convicted and wrong revenge, somebody on the outside because he feels that he's being cheated on, which is of today's world, so much cheating and killing going on with the romance. So it has everything you're looking for on a Showtime opera or on your phone all day. You can watch it right on Negligence.